On News Center. Artists show their wild side with animal art. Students come together to volunteer. And a wrestling event shows support for the troops. News Center starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of April 10th. I'm Matt Hagee.
And I'm Catherine Leverfinger. Next weekend, the Convocation Center will be turned into a wrestling ring. RWA, along with the Veterans Affairs, will be presenting a salute to the troops on Saturday, April 19th. On Thursday, Cal U and RWA came together to promote the event.
We held at California University Convocation Center, Saturday, April 19th, 2014. Doors open at 5:45 p.m., the bell time of 7 p.m.
A portion of the net proceeds from the event will support the Post 9/11 Scholarship Fund at the Foundation for California University of Pennsylvania. In addition, 10% of all ticket sales will go towards the scholarship, including 100% of all of our sponsorship money will go to the scholarship as well.
The true heroes of our country are firefighters, our EMTs, our police officers, and of course the reason why we're all here today, our U.S. military.
You know, it's about moments and feelings. That's what wrestling is. Wrestling is about creating moments and causing feelings, bringing emotions up and down. And if I can make one or two of you guys here today understand that, then I've done my job.
It just blows me away the incredible power and excitement such an incredible show can bring. This benefits everyone, pro wrestling, the community, families, but most importantly, this is the night that we celebrate our military and what they've done for our great nation.
This past week, students across campus came together to help the community as part of National Volunteer Week. The Office of Civic Engagement had several events that allowed students to give back to multiple organizations. CUTV reporter Amber Simcoe has more on the story.
Center for Civic Engagement is sponsoring National Volunteer Week, recognizing, inspiring, and encouraging students to get out and lend a hand. Volunteer Week is a national week of service that gets students and community members involved in doing some sort of service activity and to thank all volunteers for their efforts when they contribute their time and service to different nonprofit organizations. At California University, this year's National Volunteer Week is themed Celebrate Service.
This national year is called Celebrate Service. So the first day we had Celebrate Opportunities. In the union we had a table that has a pamphlet and we had some information about our office, and we also had the pamphlets that had information about all the upcoming events and activities that are going to be going on throughout the year that students can volunteer for. And then yesterday we had what's called Celebrate Unity, is a volunteer fair in the Performance Center where 14 different organizations, both Greek and regular clubs and organizations, came out and supported their philanthropies or their nonprofit organizations and just did some activities. Somebody did cards and just promoted what their passion is in their office. So it was pretty cool.
Student turnout this year was great, considering this was the first year Volunteer Week has consisted of a whole entire week's worth of events. As for Wednesday's Celebrate Service event,
from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we have all different crafts and projects that we can do for organizations, such as we're doing cat and dog toys for Fayette Friends of Animals, which is our local non-kill shelter in Fayette County. We're doing keychains for the Special Olympics, and we're also doing cards for hospice patients, among other things that are going on. Delta Zeta is having a table in there as well.
if you are interested in volunteering to make a difference, stop by the Center for Civic Engagement in Carter Hall to learn more about the opportunities available for the rest of the spring semester. For CUTV News Center, I'm Amber Simcoe.
The art department here at Cal U will be putting on an exhibition called Animalia, From Mythic to Microscopic. I had an opportunity to speak with one of the professors behind the show.
A joint art exhibit. It's for students and alumni, faculty as well if they're interested. I do it in conjunction with my advanced painting students and also Professor Maggie Aston, who also collaborates with me, usually in a drawing class, but this time she's handling a biological illustration class. So what's kind of nice about the Animalia show is it's about animals, and for the students, they learn to draw the animals from actual animals in her class, and mine are a little bit more contrived. So I guess for a show like this, we're kind of merging the science of maybe the physical world, observation of animals, with maybe more of a creative world in the eyes of our painters or anyone else in our departments.
Professor Pinkham has high expectations for the event.
It's a big event. Why we have it for the students, it's a social event. So obviously come prepared to join the crowd. The artists will be there always. I tell my students, if you can get feedback, that's what you live for as an artist. So hopefully it's a lot of people mingling. Bring your friends so that we'll get a lot of people to see the work. And again, hopefully get a discussion about what the theme really was about this year, what the show really was about. And it's a great night of entertainment.
Animalia will open on April 17th at 6 p.m. and will be on display at the first level of the Vulcan Gallery until April 24th.
Yesterday, a mass stabbing at Franklin Regional High School sent shockwaves across the nation. 16-year-old student Alex Ribble was the suspect arrested for the stabbings. The attack began around 7:13 in the morning, just before classes began in a crowded hallway. As of Thursday morning, 24 people have been injured, but no deaths have been reported. One student is in critical condition right now after being stabbed near the heart. Many acts of heroism came out of the stabbings, including one student pulling the fire alarm to signal students to leave the building. Ribble is now being charged with 4 counts of attempted homicide and 21 other counts in knife rampage.
The 19th Annual Pike Run Youth Fishing Festival will be taking place on April 19th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Rotary Park. The festival is open to anyone under the age of 15, and anyone under the age of 13 must be accompanied by a parent or a responsible adult. You may bring your own fishing equipment or borrow some from Cal U volunteers. The stream will be stocked with around 600 rainbow, brook, brown, and golden trout. Some of the other events taking place will be raffles, family-friendly games, and fishing contests that will end the day's events. The event is sponsored by the Student Government Association, Cal U's Earth Science Department, the Cal U Eco-Learning Community, with help of the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, California Rotary, California Borough, and the California Borough Recreation Authority.
Well, Kat, we had a little throwback Thursday in our newscast today. As we are using our prompter is not working, we're using our notes in old style.
I think it's nice to finally get back, just to be able to actually do this for once. It's refreshing sometimes to not have to look at the prompter, but it's definitely something new that we've had to adapt to.
Something that's being my first semester as anchor. It's quite the challenge, but it's got quite an experience to learn how to memorize.
This is how I did it in high school, so it feels kind of familiar to me. Up next, Damon Matson has your 5-day forecast. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm student meteorologist Damon Matson here to give you your 5-day forecast for the upcoming weekend. We're going to start out on Friday. It's actually going to be not too nice out. We're actually going to see some rain showers and about a 60% chance of rain, and the high is only going to be about 63, the low getting down to about 43. But for your weekend, it's going to be a pretty nice one, so you should get out there and try to have some fun this weekend as spring is rolling in. It's going to be partly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 71 and a low of around 50. And then on Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy again. The high is going to be right around 80 degrees, and the low is going to be down around 57. And then it's going to stay pretty warm as we go into Monday, but we're going to see some clouds rolling in and a few showers into the evening. The high is still going to be around 73 and the low down to about 47. And then for Tuesday, we're going to see a few showers around. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty cloudy and it's going to cool down quite a bit. It's going to be around 51 for a high and about 32 for your low. I'm student meteorologist Damon Matson, and after this break, we'll send it to the entertainment report.